Hi everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Jan Dyer. You know what, the weather is starting to get colder, or cooler at least, and that makes us all so very happy. You kind of get an extra little breath of air, it just feels like, okay, we've made it through the summer. So that made me start thinking about some soups and different things that we can make together that you can have throughout the week, or you can make them and, have them in the refrigerator for later that week, whatever. Whatever makes it easy for you, but this is taco soup. And I know lots of people have lots of different recipes for taco soup. My mother actually gave me this one. I wrote that down. And I also said it was good, so that's good. So, taco soup. I already have browned 2 pounds of ground beef. I'm going to add a packet of ranch dressing mix and a packet of taco seasoning. So those go into our already browned and drained ground beef. I think this was 80-20. That's usually what I'll get unless somebody's got a sale. So 80-20. Get that all mixed in. And look, these are really it's just kind of a dump and go soup. I saw something the other day that made me laugh because, when we grab our big pots and put them on the stove, when our kids come through the kitchen, they know that they're having soups or stews or something like that, and they're going to have it all week until it's gone. And that's true. I love to reheat soups and stews, but you can spread them out a little bit. All right, to this, we are going to add 3 different beans. We've got a black bean, pinto bean, and a kidney bean. I have rinsed these and drained them, but always keep them on a plate because something's going to sneak out. Those go in. And you can modify it there if there's something you don't like. I'm not a huge kidney bean fan, but it seems like in this recipe, it just works and it kind of gives you a little difference. That's already getting so nice. And plus it's pretty. Then it's a can of whole kernel corn. And I don't remember that I drained that. There's not much juice in it anyway. So, a can of corn. Then it calls for 2 cans of tomato sauce, which is going to make it really creamy. And it kind of reminds me of chili with vegetables. So what's wrong with that? That's good. So 2 cans of tomato sauce. And it was the 15-ounce can. So let me kind of stir that up a little bit. It also calls for a can of Rotel tomatoes, which I have started being able to find now. For a while, I couldn't find them to save my soul. But I have been able to find them. And if you've got kids that don't like the chunky tomatoes, you could probably omit those, just kind of bump up your tomato sauce a little bit more. Or what I've done before, because our son BJ doesn't like tomatoes, I've run them through the food processor or the blender. He doesn't mind the flavor, he just doesn't like the texture. Okay, then it called for a can of petite diced tomatoes. For some reason I don't have that. So I'm just going with a second can of Rotel. But now these are the original. They're not the hot. I'm not going to make it too spicy for anybody. It's going to just be really good flavor. Okay, then we're going to add beef broth. I think it's just 1 can. I don't have down here exactly the measurements, and you can kind of eyeball it, because what we're going to be able to do at this point, stir it up really good, get everything really well incorporated. I'm not going to boil it. I'm going to bring it up to a simmer, and I'm going to let it simmer for 10 to 15 minutes, or as long as you need it until it's time for you to eat dinner. But I don't know if you can see, this is just beautiful. It's hearty and robust, and it's going to be delicious. So let me just do this. Let me put my lid on. 10 to 15 minutes. And you may have a recipe for taco soup that you love. Stick with it. This is just kind of giving you an idea of what might be good this week. And I'm excited about it. Hey, listen, today was Sunday. And Sunday's not an quick, easy day for us because, for one, my husband works at the church. So he's got several different responsibilities there. So trying to work around his schedule and getting, lunch on the table. But one of my dear friends there, Lisa Lawrence, actually raises chickens, and she has eggs. So today I got 2 dozen farm fresh eggs. So Lisa, I'm so excited. I've already used them in a couple of recipes today. I'm looking forward to using them. Did you know, and I know I've told you this before, I am a realtor. Anyone can actually have chickens in the city limits. I find that odd, but you can't have a rooster. So as long as you've got enough room to keep a hen house, you can actually have hens in your yard. But make sure you have a hen house that you can secure, because apparently we've got lots of other little varmints running around. So anyway, just a little side note, Lisa, again, thank you. I'm so excited about my eggs, and I'm excited about our taco soup. 10 to 15 minutes, this will be ready. Listen, use whatever toppings you want. I may crush up some tortilla chips on mine. I got some avocados, got sour cream, shredded cheese, whatever you like. Just make you a little soup bar so people can come get their bowl of soup, put the toppings on it, grab a seat at the table, and have a nice meal. Hey, listen, I hope you try it. And I hope you have a great week, and I'll talk to you really soon.